So finally working on the truck again. Well, the Ranger's been bent for a little while since that Cal City trip. Got my buddy over here, welding instructor from Cerritos College. Pretty close. He's got a badass Ultra 4 rig, and he's helping me out with his fancy torch. We're
fancy schmancy.
Super fancy. It's fancy because I don't own it, and I'm not going to buy one anytime soon.
You don't need to when your friends own them.
we thought the Porta Power would be a good idea, and he brought that, but I got this guy. This guy working pretty good. And weld a little nut on the back of it, throw it on the impact, and we're throwing it in between there. But now it's torch time.
Torch time. It needs a lot of gas through it. If you don't have enough flow, it'll suck the flame back into it. So you gotta have enough flow so it keeps the flame out past the end of it.
Obsession, obsession, obsession. Obsession.
Time to work. And hopefully that works.
Hopefully.
Torch is...
How far did you jump when that popped?
pretty good. You'll see it on the camera. Scared the shit out of me.
Yep, that should do it.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
Is it beer 30 again?
What's up, guys? Back in the garage. What you saw just a minute ago was myself with the truck all torn apart. I had my welder buddy over here. We were trying to straighten the frame and everything out, and that was awesome. Basically got it straight enough to where I think it should be. I'm going to try to throw a few gussets in there, maybe add a couple welds, whatever it needs to be to get it done. But right now, with everything torn off the truck so we could do that, I've got my beam off the truck, and with the beam off the truck, I've got to tear it apart. Reason I got to tear it apart is a little C-clip that holds on this axle. No, sorry, driver's passenger side axle on. Keep it from sliding in and out, and will that C-clip ended up breaking or coming off or doing something goofy, so I get to tear the pumpkin off this thing. I really didn't want to do it, but whatever, had to get done. So I'm gonna see what's going on, and that's what we're doing tonight, back in the garage. I've got the whole assembly right here tearing apart. It's all up here on the bench. You've got your hub assembly. This is the innards. This is all the stuff that holds it on there. But now I've got to take the snout off of the spindle, so. Battery just died. Quick thing I try and do is, that's what this towel's here for, is I try to line everything up. It just kind of helps you keep track of everything. But the more organized you are, usually the better you're off in the end. So, time to take the snout off. Grab a nice little rubber mallet real quick and just kind of break it around. There she blows. What? Oh shoot, you know what it was? I forgot about that. That's not gonna work right now because there's a little tiny grease fitting that for whatever reason goes on this, and I thought I should put it back on there even though I knew I was never gonna grease it because I'm probably gonna be doing this like way more than ever I would need to grease it like you would on a regular vehicle. So gotta get that grease fitting out first. That little guy. That's what we were going for. Now I got both axles out. This one just fell right out because there was no C-clip, which we're going after here to hold it in, but now I gotta get this bolt out. That wasn't the best way to do that, but got it out. This is incredibly hard to film. That's like, I wouldn't normally do it like this, but my hands are greasy. This is for the folks at home. So we've got it all out. I kind of scrambled through everything. I found all little pieces, and this is the culprit right here. That little guy should be connected there. It bent. I'm assuming it bent from something to do with the long travel of the truck. I'm not really sure. I'm going to ask around on the forums. The Desert Ranger is the forum I use. And hopefully someone's got a good answer for me, because this is frustrating. I don't want to have to keep taking this apart. They do make this thing called an E-clip. That's what this is. Eliminator. It's basically you weld on a thick-ass spring and it stops. You don't ever have to put one of these in again, and allows for a little more slide and flex and everything. So that might be the option I go with. But, future me to figure that one out. I just know it was out of the truck before I put it back in the truck and assembled it all. I needed to figure this thing out. So I got all the pieces. The gears themselves look good. I did have to put it a few times in four-wheel drive, even though this was in there and sloshing around, but never made any noise that I heard. So, and the gears look good. So I'm just gonna run it. I don't really run four-wheel drive that hard that often anyways. If I lived in the snow, I'd probably have the gears checked out by a professional or something. So anyways, that's what I've been up to. I know I should be working on the Bronco, and that's kind of our future project. It's standing here behind me. I'm staring at it as I'm staring at you, and yeah, I really wish I was just focusing on that, but well, I wanted to use a truck and I broke it. So fix and repeat. Cheers.